Committee, the Kurukshetra Development Board, as well as the Association of Haryanvis who are coordinating with the International Gita Mahotsav Committee for bringing it to Australia and especially to Sydney. Now, I can understand that the children are very happy. They are looking very happy faces. They are not tensed, which is very good, very cool. Because Gita itself makes you very cool, right? Yes? No? Yes? Very good. So, Gita is so important for us. Adi Shankaracharya, who is none other than Lord Shiva. So, Lord Shiva mentions in the Gita Mahatmya, Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Gitam. Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva. Eko Mantrastasya Namaniyani Karmapyekam Tasya Devasya Seva. So Krishna, Adi Shankara, Lord Shiva says that the only Shastra, if you read, it covers everything, which is Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Gitam. That is what all you children have done. You have taken so much efforts in mastering chapter 12 and 15. Chapter 12 is what yoga? Bhakti yoga. And chapter 15 is Purushottam yoga. Yes. So Krishna says that if in chapter 12, what is the last sloka? What is the starting? Etu dharmyamritamidam yadoktam paripasate Shraddha dhana mattarama bhaktastetiva me priyaha. So Krishna says that if you have faith in me, then you are very dear to me. And in chapter 15, Krishna says, Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto. This is not a test, okay? This is not a mini test. So Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto. Krishna says that I am in your heart and I give you memory, I give you intelligence, and I also give you forgetfulness. So which is important. So let us start this whole function by praying to Lord Krishna to give us good intelligence, good memory, not forgetfulness, so that we are able to conduct ourselves very successfully. So best of luck to all the children. Now coming to the judges. It is not easy. Judges is not easy because all these children have prepared so much. So I can understand what is going on in the minds of the judges because each and every child is a gem here. So I can understand what difficulty you will face. But then you can be rest assured that we have got the best judges amongst us who will mark in the best possible way so that you can be rest assured that the marking system will be 100% proper. Now thanks to the parents because for bringing all these children for training them. So the credit goes to all of you. So really from the bottom of our heart, from the organizers, we thank you and we request Meenakshi ji to also welcome all of you. Welcome all of you again. This is from International Society of Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON, West Sydney. I am Janardhan. Thank you very much. I hand over the mic to Meenakshi ji. Very good.
सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः. स्वागतं सुस्वागतम्. असौ हिरण्मयखण्डः आदिवासीनां ज्ञानकलाभूमिः मातृभूमिः च. तान् आदिवासिमनुकुलं स्मृत्वा प्रप्रथमतया कार्तव्यं समर्पयामः. अहो भाग्यम्. अद्य वयं सर्वे मिलित्वा अन्ताराष्ट्रीय भगवद्गीता स्पर्धाम् आयोजिताः. तदर्थम् अन्ताराष्ट्रीय गीता महोत्सव अंतर्गत हरियाणवी जनांगाः ते इदं कार्यक्रमम् आयोजिताः. तेषां हृदयपूर्वक वन्दनानि. तेषां परतया अपि च अन्ताराष्ट्रीय सिड्नी महोत्सव समिति परतया अपि सर्वेषां कृते स्वागतं सुस्वागतम्. बालाः, मातापितरः, निर्णायकगणाः भवन्तः अनुग्रहेण भवतः तपस्येन एव इदं सम्पन्नं भविष्यति. अतः सर्वेषां कृते हृदयपूर्वक वन्दनानि स्वागतं च। अधुना सिद्धि संस्कृत शालापरतयः अपि इस्कान् संस्था द्वारा अपि महोत्सव समिति परतया अपि सर्वेषां कृते स्वागतं सुस्वागतं। धन्यवादः। यत्करोषि यदश्नासि यज्जुहोषि ददासि यत् यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय तत्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम्। धन्यवादः to everyone. Shubha.
Hare Krishna, thanks so much for Meena ji and Janardhan ji for that. We will now be lighting the lamp. So can I please invite Sarla Mata ji, Tanvi Mata ji, Rohini ji and Chitra ji up to the stage to light up the lamp, please.
I request all the students, hold your hands, close your eyes. Everyone is singing Asatoma Sadgamaya followed by Om Purnamadaha. Together. You can see. Kinjotistava bhanumanahaniye ratrupradipavikam syadevam ravidipadarshana vidhau kim jyotirakyahi me chakshustasya nimilanadi samaye kim dhirdhiyo किं तत्राहमतो भवान् परमकं ज्योतिस्तदस्मि प्रभो। ॐ श्री दीपदुर्गायै नमः। धन्यवादः।
Hare Krishna, thanks so much for all the lights Gita. So our next event is actually a bhajan session, and this will be facilitated by Srimati Rohini Vodganti ji and Srimati Chitra Nagraj. And both Rohini ji and Chitra ji are great Carnatic music artists who have delivered numerous performances across both India and Sydney. So we are looking forward to hearing from them. We'll be facilitating the bhajan session. Thank you.
वादनं माधुरं नयनं माधुरं गमनं मधुरं मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरम् अधरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरं वचनं मधुरं चारितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरं वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपते रखिलं मधुरम् हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम वनमाली मुरलीधारी गोवर्धन गिरिवरधारी वनमाली मुरलीधारी गोवर्धन गिरिवरधारी नित नित कर माखन चोरी गोपी मनहारी नित नित कर माखन चोरी गोपी मनहारी हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम आओ रे गाओ रे गोकुल के प्यारे आओ रे कान्हा रे गोकुल के प्यारे आओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे आओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम 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 पग घुंघरू रे पग घुंघरू रे पग घुंघरू रे पग घुंघरू रे पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची रे पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची रे पग घुंघरू बांध बांध मीरा नाचे रे पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाचे रे पग घुंघरू रे पग घुंघरू रे मैं तो अपने नारायण की मैं तो अपने नारायण की हो गैया पही दासी रे मैं तो अपने नारायण की हो गैया पही दासी रे पग घुंघरू रे पग घुंघरू रे विष का प्यारा राणा जी ने भेजा विष का प्यारा राणा जी ने भेजा पीवत मीरा हासी रे पीवत मीरा हासी रे पग घुंघरू रे पग घुंघरू रे लोग कहे मीरा भैर बावरी लोग कहे मीरा भैर बावरी नाथ कहे कुल नासी रे नाथ कहे कुल नासी रे मीरा कहे प्रभु गिरिधर नागर मीरा कहे प्रभु गिरिधर नागर सहज मिले अविनाशी रे सहज मिले अविनाशी रे पग घुंघरू रे पग घुंघरू रे पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची रे पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची रे पग घुंघरू रे पग घुंघरू रे पग घुंघरू रे पग घुंघरू रे
very famous in Gujarat. छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे गौर and Lord Krishna, Baba Krishna.
छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल आगे आगे गैया पीछे पीछे ग्वाल बीच में मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल कारी कारी गैया घोड़े घोड़े ग्वाल श्याम करण मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटे छोटे गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल मांस खावे गैया दूध पिए ग्वाल माखन खावे मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटे छोटे गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटी छोटी रखुटी छोटे छोटे हाथ बंसी बजावे मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटी छोटी सखिया मधुबन गाल रास रचावे मेरो मदन गोपाल रास रचावे मेरो मदन गोपाल रास रचावे मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटे ग्वाल छोटो सो मेरो मदन गोपाल छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल छोटो सो मेरो मदन
applause for We have now entered the most awaited aspect of today's event, the Gita recitation competition. I would just like to hold you here for a few more minutes as we introduce you to our panel of judges. So, for students aged 5 to 9 years, we've got Nikhila ji. So, Srimati Nikhila Kiran is a disciple of Natyacharya Guru Sri H.R. Keshavamurthy, who passionately encouraged her to open the Bharatnatyam school Natya Nivedan in Sydney in 1997. She has shared the ancient art form of Bharatnatyam in Sydney for the last 26 years, training over 400 students. Nikhila ji is an internationally recognized teacher and performer. Her productions, Sharanagati, Ramayana Katha Nritya, Bhajana Natya, Sri Krishna Namamritam, Prakriti and Andal have earned great appreciation from Sydney art connoisseurs. Nikhila ji was introduced to Bhagavad Gita at primary school, and she has integrated her learnings in her Bharatnatyam teachings to her pupils. She has served on the judgment panel of the annual Bhagavad Gita competitions held by Sydney Sanskrit School for over 8 years. We are delighted to have Nikhila ji on our judgment panel.
So our second judge for this age group is Srimati Richa Vyom. So Srimati Richa Vyom has been serving ISKCON for over 12 years and was born in a family where Bhagavad Gita verses were chanted since birth. Richa ji is currently serving as a festival anchor, kirtan singer, in-reach preacher and radio marketing host for ISKCON West Sydney. She's very passionate about preaching the message of Bhagavad Gita and spreading the mission of Srila Prabhupada. Can we have another round of applause for Srimati Richa Vyom?
Judge that we have for students aged 5 to 9 years is Srimati Nayan Shashikant. Nayan ji grew up hearing chantings at home, which has been a source of strength for her for over the past few years. She understands, appreciates and practices the values that are communicated through Bhagavad Gita. Professionally, Nayan ji has been working with TAFE New South Wales for over 15 years. Can we have a round of applause to welcome Nayan ji?
So our next age group is ages 10 to 12 years old. So we have 3 more judges for 10 to 12. So our first judge for that is Srimati Soha Deo. Srimati Soha Deo is a spiritual seeker trying to implement the teachings as prescribed by Guru Kripa Yoga under the guidance of her spiritual guru. She has been conferred with Sangeet Vishrad in Hindustani classical music and provides guidance to students interested in music and compositions. Sohaji previously worked as a microbiologist and medical transcriptionist at the Prince of Wales Hospital. Sohaji currently serves as a teacher in the Sydney Sanskrit School and is also an occasional radio presenter. Can we please have a huge round of applause for Srimati Sohaji?
Next up on our judgment panel for children aged 10 to 12 years, we have Sri Sumukha Jagdish, who has been formally learning Sanskrit from the age of 10 and has been an ardent teacher of the language for the past 6 years at Sydney Sanskrit School. His interest in Sanskrit was sparked by his aunt, Dr. Meena Srinivasan, who instilled in him the value of Sanskrit knowledge. His current passion is attempting to decipher and understand the different contexts of Sanskrit compositions written by different composers across different eras and trying to understand how they use their language so diversely. Sumukha is a chemical engineer by profession and pursues Carnatic classical percussion semi-professionally. Can we have a round of applause to welcome
and our final judge for this category is Srimati Amita Bhattji. So Amita ji is a teacher by profession who has worked as a high school teacher at private and public schools for over 7 years in India. Amita ji has been working as a high school teacher with the NSW Department of Education since 2005 and currently works at Elizabeth MacArthur High School, Maryland, as a science and biology teacher. Amita ji has been keen in chanting, reading scriptures, and learning Sanskrit languages, and has learned the Bhagavad Gita from Gita Parivar Group in Pune. Can we have a huge round of applause for Amita ji?
This brings us now to the final age group, which is 13 to 15 years. On the judgment panel for students aged 13 to 15 years, we've got Sri Ramaratnam ji, who is a software professional by background and hails from a Hindu priest family in India. Ramaratnam ji learned Sanskrit and shlokas at a very young age from his parents and also at school. Since 1993, he has been learning Vedic chanting from his gurus, Sri Paranur Venkatrama Shastrigal and Sri Coimbatore Natarajan. Over the last 10 years, he has also been learning advanced Vedic chanting from a Sydney-based priest, Sri Venkatrama Shastrigal. Sri Ramaratnam ji has been also teaching Vedic chanting in Sydney Veda Pathashala branches since 2008. Since 2012, he has also been teaching Sanskrit and shlokas for Bala Samskara Kendra children. He has also been teaching Vishnu Sahasranamam and Lalita Sahasranamam for both adults and children. Can we have a round of applause to welcome Sri Ramaratnam ji? Next up on the judgment panel, we have Srimati Kala Ramanji. Kalaji has been associated with ISKCON for the past 13 years and is currently serving as the treasurer of Hare Krishna Cultural and Community Centre, ISKCON, Western Sydney. She has undergone the ISKCON Bhakti Shastra Bhagavad Gita course. She is also a qualified chartered accountant and works in the accounting profession. We are delighted to have Kalaji with us on the judgment panel.
Thanks a lot. And our final judge for this category will be Sri Skanda Jagdish. And Sri Skanda Jagdish is a teacher at the Sydney Sanskrit School, the first Sanskrit school in Southern Hemisphere. So in his spare time, he takes pride in learning and analysing critical Sanskrit texts, such as the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Valmiki Ramayana, and Srimad Bhagavatam, amongst many others. Additionally, Skanda has completed a Bachelor in Medical Science and is currently pursuing a Master's in Research in Western Sydney University. Can we have a huge round of applause for Skanda?
Can we have a round of applause to welcome all our judges to the judgment panel today? So we will be segregating into the different rooms shortly, but I would just like to take this opportunity to remind everyone about the competition rules. So a quick reminder that the beginning and the conclusion of each chapter is a must for all participants. So all participants need to ensure that they are reciting the beginning and the conclusion of each chapter that they have been allocated to. Participants in the age group 5 to 9 years will be requested to recite shlokas 1 to 10 from the 12th chapter, Bhakti Yoga. Students will be judged on diction, pronunciation, presentation, and clarity. So a quick reminder again, so students aged 5 to 9 are going to be staying in this room for the recitation. Participants aged 10 to 12 years will be asked to recite shlokas from 1 to 20 from the 12th chapter as well, which is Bhakti Yoga. Students will be judged on diction, pronunciation, presentation, clarity, and fluency. The students will also be requested, as I mentioned earlier, to recite the beginning and conclusion of the chapter as well. The last age group, which is 13 to 15 years, will be asked to recite shlokas 1 to 20 from the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which is Purushottama Yoga. Students will be judged on diction, pronunciation, presentation, and clarity. So I hope everyone's clear in terms of the competition rules. Yes, did you have a question?
Yeah. I already know already what to do.
That's okay. You just have to worry about the shlokas that have been allocated to you. Okay? Alright. So before we segregate it into the different rooms, I would just like to request Arvind to recite the Prarthana shloka.
Hare Krishna. So before we start the Bhagavad Gita program, we'd just like to pay our obeisances to ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada, Shri Gaurnita, Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra, and Shri Radha Govinda. So please chant with us. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Radha Govinda ki. Thank you so much.
Alright, so we will now have the time to segregate everyone into different groups. So just a quick reminder to everyone, the ISKCON team has very kindly arranged prasadam for all the attendees today. So please ensure that you do take some prasadam before you leave the venue. So prasadam will be served from 4 p.m. onwards. And some snacks have also been arranged for the children. But however, in the interest of time, what we would request is for the competition to begin, and once your turn has finished in terms of your recitation, you can then go and take up the snacks. So we will now... Alright, okay, so one more note to all the participants. So there have been some gifts that have been kindly arranged for you as well. So as you finish your recitation, we do request you to see the volunteers in the respective rooms that you are in to collect your gifts as well. So for this group, 5 to 9 years, if you look at on the left, on my right here, on your left, you will have the gifts being provided by Manaswini and Neha. Dhanyavada. Alright, so I would now like to request students aged 13 to 15 to please go on to the next, to the last room. So if you just follow the corridor here, the second, I think, the left that you will have to follow. Can I also request the judges who will be judging 12, 13 to 15 to proceed to the room as well? Sorry, if you can just maintain silence while we're moving between rooms, that would be great.
invite the judges of this group on ages 5 to 9. Can I please invite them to come and sit in their seats as well, please?
Can I now request students aged 10 to 12 years, if you can get up? Can you please follow Kala Mataji and she will direct you to the room that you're in. Again, a reminder, age group 10 to 12. 10 to 12. I would also like to request the judges for age groups 10 to 12.
हाँ नहीं चाहिए जब आएंगे उसके बाद में देखते हैं अभी पोज है पोज किया लाइव पे चल रहा है ये चलेगा अभी क्या कर दो तीन रूम है हमें जाना है अलग अलग वहाँ पे रुके थोड़ा सा बाजू वहाँ पे क्या है वहाँ पे कॉम्पिटिशन है बच्चे लोग स्लोक बोलेंगे अच्छा यहाँ पे नहीं बोलेंगे यहाँ पे भी शायद पता नहीं सेटअप कराया नहीं नहीं यहाँ पे ही बोलेंगे यहाँ पे और बच्चे भी है तीन बोलेंगे अच्छा
Everyone to get seated. We will begin the competition for children aged 5 to 9 in this room. So just confirming, if the students who are here, they're between the ages of 5 to 9. So 5 to 9.
All the students, would you please sit in a line, please? Line. I request those who are sitting here, no one is doing any mouth actions. They will be singing, Evam Satapayukaye. You are not saying all those things, okay? You are just listening. We want everyone to listen. In this group, it is an information to the parent. 54 students are enrolled in this age group. So we request everyone to be seated so that I request kids, you are coming in front of this and standing here. You are standing something like this. We are not blocking the Vishwarupa Darshana. Just we are standing here and we are chanting. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. Dhanyawadaha.
दे दिया ना नाम
Sorry everyone, we'll just take a couple more minutes. We have with us Seva Singh Ji, who is the president of the Association of Haryanvis in Australia. So I would like to take this opportunity to welcome him, and he will just share a few words with us as they are leading this International Gita Mahotsav 2023 in Sydney.
Thank you, Soumya. Hare Krishna, everyone. So happy for this day to come, and so glad to see all these kids ready for the competition, Gita recitation competition. Are you happy, kids? And I am the happiest to see you all here. Okay, and let's see how good you are going to be. And you know that you all of you will be given certificates for participation, and the winners will be announced on 29th. Oh, good. I just wanted to give you a brief background about this Gita Mahotsav. As all of you know, Gita was professed by Lord Krishna in Kurukshetra, in Jyotisar in Kurukshetra in Haryana, more than 5,000 years ago. And Haryana has been celebrating Gita Jayanti for the last 30-40 years. For the last 6-7 years, when people from foreign countries started going to that Gita Jayanti festival, the government of Haryana thought, why not to celebrate these festivals? Why not to spread the wisdom of Gita in foreign countries? And they started celebrating the Gita Mahotsav internationally. The first Gita Mahotsav was celebrated in 2019 in Mauritius, and after that it was celebrated in London, and last one was celebrated last year in Canada. This is the fourth one. And in Australia, of course, we as Association of Haryanvis in Australia have taken the lead, but it's not by us, it's by all of us. More than 60 organizations, including ISKCON, Hindu Council of Australia, BAPS, HSS, Sydney Sanskrit School, Meenakshi ji, and many others, they have come together because this Mahotsav is for everyone. Gita is celebrated by everyone. And this is the result of that. I was in the other competitions during the day, in the forenoon. It was essay competition, painting competition and coloring competition. And the kids there, it was amazing to see, and I was thinking, it's not only about Gita that we do these competitions. These competitions, they should go beyond the Mahotsav. And we, all of us together, we will be continuing with these competitions, such kind of competitions on a massive scale. And Gita recitation competition plus other competitions, they will continue to be there. So I just wanted to give you a brief background about this Mahotsav. And as Janardhan Prabhuji would have told you, the competition prizes will be announced on 29th at ICC, Darling Harbour Theatre. I hope all of you have registered. If not, bring your kids there. All of them, they will be given the participation certificates by the saints who are coming from India, who have come all that way from India, and some have come from other countries too. So if you haven't registered, registration is mandatory. It's free, but it's mandatory. So please register if you haven't, and bring all the kids there, because we want all the kids to be on the stage to accept the participation certificates, even if unfortunately all of them don't win. So if you haven't registered, register for 29th April on igm2023.com.au. Registration link is there, and if you can support in any other way by volunteering or any other activity, please do that. So that's also on the website. And on 30th of April, there will be Gita Sadbhavna Yatra and cultural programs. The Sadbhavna Yatra is from BAPS Temple, Swaminarayan Temple in Rose Hill near Parramatta. So the function will start there around 2:30. There will be Gita Yag and some felicitations and some speeches by the saints. After that, the Yatra will depart from that temple and reach Parramatta foreshore, river foreshore. That detail will be given by the respective organizations, the temples. And at Parramatta river foreshore, we will be doing the Gita Maha-Aarti. The Aarti will be same as you might have witnessed in Banaras, Ganga Aarti. It won't be at that scale, but it will be similar to that. 3 or 4 Panditjis will be doing the Gita Maha-Aarti, and after that, the cultural programs, all related to Bhagavad Gita. Gita ji, Shri Krishna ji, they will be one of the best cultural performances in Sydney. And then it will be concluded by the fireworks and prasad. So I'll request all of you to join on 29th and 30th as well. And good luck, kids. I'm very happy for you. And best wishes. Thank you. Thank you, Janardhan. And I also want to thank Janardhan Prabhu for taking the lead for this Gita chanting competition, recitation competition. And Meenakshi ji, thank you again and best wishes to all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sevraji. So we will now begin the competition. So first up, we have Purvi Rao.
ओम श्री परमात्मने नमः। श्रीमद् भगवद गीता अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्ता स्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्री भगवानुवाच मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तां पर्युपासते सर्वत्र चिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्। सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समभूतयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवाभिरवाप्यते। ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्तो उपासते।
Krishna Krishna, thank you.
Next up, we have Manasa Bhatnagar.
द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्ता स्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्। सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते। ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् दास्यसि। ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम 12ोऽध्यायः।
Next up, we have Jayanta Ravindra.
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधिता भगवतां नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणी भगवती अष्टादशाध्यायिनी अम्बा त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। अथ 12ोऽध्यायः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं संनियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम् देहवद्भिरवाप्यते। ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्। मय्येव मन आधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय विवशिष्यसि मय्येव अथ ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः। अथ चित्तं समादातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय। अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि। अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं ततः कुरु यतात्मवान्। श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासात् ज्ञानात् ध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागं त्यागात् क्षान्तिरनन्तरम्। अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखः सुखक्षमी सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः। मय्यर्पितर्मनो बुद्धिः यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः। यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैः मुक्तो यः स मे प्रियः। अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्ष उदासीनो गतव्यतः सर्वारम्भपरित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः। यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम 12ोऽध्यायः।
Just a reminder to all the participants, if you can just, during the competition, if you can just look at the judges while you're reciting, and if the judges do prompt you with Krishna Krishna, you will be requested to conclude your recitation with Om Tat Saditi. So just hear out for what the judges are saying, and then you can finish up your recitation. So you might even have to only say 5 or 10 shlokas. Oh, 10 is the maximum, but 5 shlokas at least. All right. Next. The next participant we have on the list is Srivihan Jonalagada. Srivihan? Just checking again if Srivihan is here. No? Okay. We might move on to our next participant. The next participant is Kavish Panchal. Kavish? Kavish? No? The next participant is Sanvi Tatachar. Sanvi, are you here?
द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम् सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम् देहवद्भिरवाप्यते। ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसां मय्यैव मनाधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवशिष्यसि मय्यैव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः। ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम 12ोऽध्यायः।
Sanvi. The next participant is Arushi Baranwal.
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां परिपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्त उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं परिभासते ये सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम् सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम् देहवद्भिरवाप्यते। ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्। ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः।
Thank you, Arushi. The next participant that we have is Shraddha Rao. Shraddha.
अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्यमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम् सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। तेषोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम्। ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः। श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।
Thank you, Shraddha. Just a quick quick reminder, if we can maintain silence while the children are doing the recitation, that would be really great. And we have been requested by our videographer here, if the students can face the front, that would be great. Just listen out for the judges saying Krishna Krishna. The next participant is Varchas Kashyap.
Om Shrimad Bhagavad Gita Dvadashodhyayah He Arjuna Vacha Evam Satata Yuktaye Bhaktasvam Paryupasate Ye Chapyaksharam Avyaktam Tesham Ke Yoga Vittamah Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Maya Veshamano Ema Nityayukta Upashate Shraddhaya Parayopetaha Teme Tatamamataha Yedvaksharamanerdesham Avyaktam Paryupasate Sarvatra Gamachintyam Cha Kutastamachalam Dhruvam Samniyam Indriyah Gramam Sarvatra Samabuddhayah Kleshodikatastesham Avyakta Sakta Chetasam Avyakta Hegatir Dukkham Dehavad Bilavapyate Yetu Sarvani Karmani Maya Samyasya Matparaha Maya Samyasya Matparaha Ananyenaiva Yogena Madhyayanta Upasate Madhyayanta Upasate Tesham Aham Samudhaka Nitya Samsara Sagarat Bhavami Nachirat Bhavata Maya Veshita Chetasam Mayi Gamana Adatsva.
Can you start Yetu Sarvani Karmani again?
Yetu Sarvani Karmani Mayi Samyasya Matparaha Ananyenaiva Yogena Madhyayanta Upasate.
Krishna, you can say Om Tat Saditi.
Om Tat Saditi. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Arjuna Upanishad
Next up, just before we go to the next participant, there has been some face painting arranged outside. So at any point, if once the kids have finished their recitation, we would encourage you to go out and enjoy that as well. Again, a gentle reminder, if we can make sure that we remain quiet while the students are reciting, that would be wonderful. Next up, we have Ashrit Somavarapu.
Shrimad Bhagavad Gita Dvadashodhyayah Bhakti Yogaha Arjuna Vacha Evam Satadayuktaye Bhaktasvam Paripasate Ye Chapyaksharam Avyaktam Tesham क्लेशोऽधिगतस्तेषां ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम 12ोऽध्यायः।
Thank you, Ashrit. The next participant is Tamaji Chakrabarti. Tamaji, are you here? No. The next one would be Ishan Bhardia. Ishan.
आदद्वादशोऽध्यायः। अर्जुना उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाक्षरम् अव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यवेषणो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतास् ते मे युक्तात्मामताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं संयम्येन ब्रह्मं सर्वतः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रतः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्विरवाप्यते। ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परा अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषाम् अहं समुद्रतः संसारसागरात् भवामि नास्ति तत्परं मय्यवेशितचेतसाम्। मय्येव आदत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवशस्य मय्येव अत उग्रं न संशय। अथ चित्तं समादातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय। अभ्यासेऽपि असमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्मा परमो भव। मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिम् अवाप्स्यसि। हरे कृष्णा। श्रीमद् भगवद्गीतासु
Thank you. Next up, we have Anya Joshi. Anya?
अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वं पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्यमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्त उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतास् ते मे युक्ततमामताः। एत्वक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियमेन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तसक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्त हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिर्वाप्यते।
कृष्ण कृष्ण।
ओम तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे भक्तियोगो नाम 12.
Next up, we have Mohini Mathur.
अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता 12. भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्।
ओम तत्सदिति
ओम तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे भक्तियोगो नाम 12. श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।
Thank you, Mohini. Just a gentle reminder again, if the audience can remain silent while the students are reciting, that would be wonderful. Next up, we have Vinod Kumar Verma. Vinod, are you here? Vinod? No? Next up, we have Arabhi Santosh.
अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता 12. भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्त उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये तक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गते दुःखम् देहवद्भिरवाप्यते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्यनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते। ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे सांख्ययोगो नाम भक्तियोगो नाम 12ोऽध्यायः। रामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।
Thank you, Arabi. Next up, we have Aral Vivek Zaveri.
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता 12ोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताय भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्त उपासते श्रद्धया परयुक्ताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्तं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम् सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गते दुःखम् देहवद्भिरवाप्यते। ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे 12ोऽध्यायः नाम भक्तियोगः।
Thank you, Aral. Next up, we have Pranav Narayan.
अहं प्रणवः संस्कृतशालायाः विद्यार्थिः। अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता 12ोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो मे मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वज्ञमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्। ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम 12ोऽध्यायः श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु.
Dhanyavada Pranav. Next up we have Anika Randekar.
अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्ताः स्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः. श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्ते मे युक्ततमा मताः. ये त्वक्षरम् अनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थम् अचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियं येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः. क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते. ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्तोपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्तुं मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्.
Next up we have Urja Thakur.
अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः. अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्ताः स्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमा. श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्त उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्ते मे युक्ततमा मतः. ये त्वक्षरम् अनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थलम् अचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम् इन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धय ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रतः. सन्नियम् इन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धय ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रतः. क्लेशो
Thank you, Urja. Next up, we have Krit Sharma.
Just want to quickly confirm that we're not marking on the ending if anybody is missing or that's a big issue with us. So don't get panicked, so that's fine.
द्वादशोऽध्यायः. अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्ताः स्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां ते योगवित्तमाः. श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया पर्योपेता ते मे युक्ततमा मताः. ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र धम्मचिन्त्यं च तस्त्वम् असलं ध्रुवं शरीरमिन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समभूतयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रथाः क्लेशोदिततरस्य अव्यक्ता चेतसा अव्यक्ता हीदते दुःख देवापिरवाप्यते ओम तत्सवः श्रीमद्भागवत गीतासु उपनिषु ब्रह्म विद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्री कृष्ण अर्जुन संवादे भक्ति योगः द्वादशोऽध्यायः।
Thank you, Chris. Next up, we have Pratyaksh Prakash.
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः। एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्ता स्वां पर्युपासते ये च प्रत्ययमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। एकक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्रं चिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्ता सप्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते। ओम तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः। श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।
Thanks a lot, Pratyaksh. Our next participant will be Shriman Chakravarti Mannapalli.
ओम श्री परमात्मने नमः। अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्ता स्वं पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्तोपासते श्रद्धया पर्योपेता ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। एकक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र समचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं संयम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्ता सप्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता इति दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता नित्यसंसारसागरात्। भवानचिरापादः मय्यावेशितचेतसा मय्येव मनः स्फुरति बुद्धिं निवेशय निवशिष्यति मय्येव अलमोदं संचयः। अथ चित्तं समादातु यशस्मि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मानच्चाप्तुं धनञ्जय अभ्यासेऽपि समर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि। ओम तत्सत् श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे योगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः।
Thank you so much, Shriman, for that. Our next participant is going to be Prisha Singh. Do we have Prisha Singh in the house? No? Okay, cool. So we will move on after Prisha. After Prisha, we have Vedant Mithilesh Patel. Do we have Vedant? Alright, good luck with that. Oh, good. So after Vedant, we have Anirudh Badigar next. Is Anirudh here? No Anirudh? Okay, so we're moving on to Shivaswamy Vilande Suresh. Is Shivaswamy here?
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थम् अचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम् देहवद्भिरवाप्यते। ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः। श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।
Thanks a lot for that. Our next participant will be Shaurya Andal. Can we give him a round?
द्वादशोऽध्यायः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरम् अव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यवेषं श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यवेषं नित्ययुक्त उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्ते मे युक्ततमः। ये त्वक्षरम् अनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते अव्यक्त हि सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तसक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्तहितचिदुःखं देहवद्भिर्वाप्यते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां जयन्त उपासते. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thanks so much for Shaurya. Can I please welcome Smriti Suresh on the stage, please? Smriti.
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः. अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्ताः त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः. श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः. ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थम् अचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः. क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते. ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः. श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु.
Thank you so much for that, Smriti. Our next participant is going to be Dhruti Karthik Richards.
द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः. अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः. श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्यमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः. ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः. ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः.
Thanks so much, Dhruti. Can I please invite Shaivi Sharma on stage, please?
Hare Krishna everyone, my name is Shaivi and I'm going to be reciting all 10 shlokas from the Bhagavad Gita. Atha Dwadasho Adhyayah Bhakti Yogaha. Arjuna Uvacha Evam Satata Yuktaye Bhaktasvam Paryupasate Ye Chapya Aksharam Avyaktam Tesam Ke Yuga Vitya युक्ततमा माता ये त्वक्षरम् अनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्रम् अचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थम् अचलं ध्रुवम् सन्नियम् इन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्तुमन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रता क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्ततेषाम् अव्यक्ता हि कथे दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मया सन्न्यासमत्परा अनन्येनैव योगेन मां दयन्ता उपासते तेषाम् अहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि नाचिरात् पार्थ मेयं विश्य अचेतसाम्
Thank you so much, Shavi. So our next participant will be Kavin Karthik Richards. Okay, Kavin doesn't seem to be here. So after that, we'll move on to Janvi Viraj. Is Janvi here? No, no Janvi. Janvi Viraj Sangotkar. No? Okay, so we'll move on to Akhil Yamuzala.
Hare Krishna everybody, I am going to recite 1 to 10 slokas of Bhagavad Gita chapter 12 Bhakti Yoga. Attadvadasodyayah Arjuna Uvacha Evam Satata Yuktaye Bhaktasvam Pariyupasate ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमः श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतास् ते मे युक्ततमा मतः एतद् अक्षरम् अनिर्दिश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थम् अचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रतः क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषाम् अहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम् मय्येव मन आदत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशयः निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः अत चित्तं समादातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जयः अभ्यास अपि असमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्मा परमो भव मदर्थम् अपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिम् अवाप्स्यसि. Translation of 8th sloka. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says that if you fix your mind upon me and surrender your intellect to me, you will always live within me, and there is no doubt about it.
Thank you so much. Please don't forget to collect your gifts as well after you're done. Can we move on to Navya Rati?
Mama Mama Navya. Atha Srimad Bhagavad Gita Dwadashodhyaya Bhakti Yoga Arjuna कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम् ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः श्रीरामकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु.
Thank you, Ms. Rati. And we'll move on to our next participant, who is Ayara Chauhan.
अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः. अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चापि अक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमः. श्रीभगवान् उवाच मय्यावेश मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धा परेऽपेतास् ते मे युक्ततमावता. यत् वक्ष्यमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्. संनियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धया ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः. क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहावद्भिरवाप्यते. ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परा अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते. Hare Krishna to all.
Thank you so much, Priya. I would like to welcome Rugved Gunchka on the stage. Rugved Gunchka. Is he here? No? Okay, cool. We'll move on to Manbhuli and Vindi Rajaratne. No? Okay, cool. So we'll move to Tanvi Nalamotu. Tanvi.
अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः. अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमः. श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमामताः. ये तु क्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्. संनियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र संबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः. क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गते दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते.
कृष्ण कृष्ण.
ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः.
Thank you so much, Tanvi. I would like to welcome the next participant, Tanvi Iyer, on stage. Tanvi Iyer. Is Monish Bharadwaj here? Yeah, welcome Monish.
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्ता स्वां परिपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमयुक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतैते रथाः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तसक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते। ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्। ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोग नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः। श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।
Monish, thank you so much. Next up, I would like to invite Vedant Mithilesh Patel alongside his mother as well. Thank you so much for that, Vedant. Next up, I would like to invite Adya Santosh.
द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तास्त्वं पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरम् अव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्त उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरम् अनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्तं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियं येन्द्रियं ग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धया ते प्राप्नुवन्ति माम् एव सर्वभूतहिते रताः क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तसप्तचेतसम् अव्यक्त हि कठिर्दुःखम् देहवद्भिर्वाप्यते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यास्य मात्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते
कृष्ण कृष्ण
ओम तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मा विद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे ब्रह्म विद्याया नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः.
Thank you so much, Adya. We'll move on to Vidit Mehra now. Mehta, sir.
अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः. अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चापि अक्षरम् अव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमः. श्रीभगवान् उवाच मया विश्वमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्ते मे युक्ता तमामतः. ये तवक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते अव्यक्तं सर्वत्रगमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थम् अचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम्येन्द्रियाग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धया ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रतः.
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for Vidit. Can I invite Dhruv Mishra on the stage, please? Is Dhruv here? Okay, Dhruv is here. So we'll move on. Okay, so if Dhruv's not here, we'll move on to Arav Shamsundar. Sorry, Dhruv is here. Did someone say Dhruv is here? No? Okay, Arav here.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Adadvadashodhyayah. Bhakti Yodah. Arjuna Vacha. Yevam Sagatayuktaye. Bhakta Swapariyuvasate. Ejapyaksharamaumittam. Esham ke yogavittamaha. Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Maya Vesha Mano Yena Nityayukta Upasate Shraddhaya Padayopeta Tene Yukta Tamamataha Ye Dvaksharamanityam Avyakta Padayupasate Sarvatrakamachintam Cha Kutastam Achalam Dhruvam Sanniyam Ketriyakramam Sarvatrakamabhuttayah Te Prapnuvanti Bhaveva Sarvabhutahite rataha. Om Tatsadihi Śrīmad-Bhagavad-Gītāsu Upanishadsu Brahma-Vidyāyā Yoga-Shāstrē Śrī-Krishna-Arjuna Sambhave Bhakti-Yogo Nama Dvadasho श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये माम् इत्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम् देहवद्भिरवाप्यते। ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम 12ोऽध्यायः।
Thank you so much, Dr. for that. Can I please invite Vittal Mukund on the stage, please?
श्री भगवान मय्यावेश्य मनो इत्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमर्थे सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम् इन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयाः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम् देहवद्भिरवाप्यते।
Om Tatsaditi. That's it.
We'll move on to our next participant, who is Swarasri Sripada. Is Swarasri in the room? No? So we can move on to our next participant, who is Vinayaka Rishi Kolluru. Here you go, Vinayaka.
मम नाम ऋषि सिडनी संस्कृतशालायाः विद्यार्थिः। अतः श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता 12ोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्या उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम 12ोऽध्यायः। श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।
Thank you so much for that. Our next participant is going to be Ojas Param.
हयो मम नाम ओजस पवम। अहम सिडनी संस्कृतशाला विद्यार्थिः। अतः श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता 12ोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया पवयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमां मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्दिश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्वगमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमजलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते वाप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतमस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि कथितं दुःखं देहवद्विववाप्यते। ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न जीवात्मात् मय्यावेशितचेतसं मय्येव मन आदत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं संशयः। अथ चित्तं समादातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्नुं धनञ्जय। अभ्यासेऽपि समर्थोऽसि मत्कर्मपरमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि। ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्री कृष्ण अर्जुन संवादे भक्तियोगो नाम 12ोऽध्यायः। श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।
Thanks a lot, Ojas. We will follow this up with Ashrit Putra. Is Ashrit here? Ashrit, sorry? No, Ashrit, not Ashrit.
अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्यमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेता ते मे युक्ततमाः मतः। त्वक्षरमन्वेषम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं तन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामो सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रतः। सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामो सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रतः। मय्यावेश्यमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेता ते मे युक्ततमाः। ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु.
Thanks a lot for that, Ashwin. Can I just remind everyone to please respect the participants and maintain silence when we are reciting the Gita. Thank you so much. Our next participant will be Janvi Luka.
अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः. अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः. श्रीभगवान् उवाच मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः. ये त्वक्षरं निर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च भूतस्थमचलं ध्रुवं संयम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः. ॐ तत्सविति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्याया योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्ण अर्जुन संवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः.
Thank you so much for that, Janvi. Is Sri Vihan here? Yes, Sri Vihan.
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः. अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः. अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः. श्रीभगवान् उवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः. ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं संनियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः. क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम् देहवद्भिरवाप्यते. ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्. ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः.
Thanks a lot, Sri Vihan. Is Avyukta here? Oh, sorry, Avyuk. Sorry, not Avyuk. Yeah, Avyuk.
Arjuna uvacha evam satataयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चापि अक्षरम् अव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः. श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः. Aksharam Anidesham Avyaktam Payupasate Sarvatrakam Achipyacha Utastabhachalam Dhruvam Satyam Adriya Pravam Sarvatra Sababhuttaya Te Prabdhavati Bhaveva Sarvabhuta Hiterataha Kleshodikatarastesham Avyakta Shattashetasham Avyaktaikade Dukkam Te Devatrit Avapyate.
Krishna Krishna. Om Tat Saditi.
Thank you so much, Vivek. Sorry, Arvind. Can I please invite Vivek Deja Chikoti on the stage? Okay.
Srimad Bhagavad Gita Vadashodhyayah Bhakti Yoga Arjuna Uvacha Evam Satata Yuktaye Bhaktastvām Parayupasate Ye Chapyaksharam Avyaktam Tesham Ke Yoga Viddamaha. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Mayyavesh Mano Yema Nityayukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopetaha Te Me Yuktatama Mataha Yatvaksharamanirdeshyam Avyaktam Parayupasate Sarvatra Gamachintyam Cha Kutasthamachalam Dhruvam Sanniyam Yendriyagramam Sarvatra Samabuddhayaha Te Prapnuvanti Mameva Sarvabhuta Hite Rataha. Om Tatsaditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyaya Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Bhakti Yogo Nama Vadashodhyayah Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Thank you so much, Vivek. Can we call up on Manushrita? Manushrita?
Atacadishodhyayah Arjuna Uvacha Evam Satata Yuktahe Bhaktastvām Parayupasate Ye Chapyakshara Avyaktam Tesham Ke Yoga Viddamaha. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Mayyavesh Mano Yema Nityayukta Upasate Satraya Parayopetas Te Me Yuktatama Mataha Etaksharam Anideshyam Avyaktam Parayupasate Ye Chapyakshara Avyaktam Tesham Ke Yoga Viddamaha. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Sanniyam Indriya Kramam Sarvatra Samabhuttaya Te Prapnoti Mameva Sarvabhutahite Rataha Kleshodikatarastesham Avyakta Sattachetasam Avyakta Dukkam Teva Vartar Avapyate. Etu Sarmani Karmani Mani Sanyasya Marpara Ananjenaiva Yogena Avyayanta Upasate. Ye Samantanta Muttanta Shishya Samsara Sagarat Mamani हितचेतसाम्
Om Tat Saditi.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Manushrita, for that. We'll move on to Arjun Srivastav.
अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते ये सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं संयम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः तेषोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते
Krishna Krishna.
ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु.
Good job, Arjun. Thanks so much for that. And now we have last but not least Manya Patel.
अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः. श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परियोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः. एत्वाक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम् संयम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः.
Krishna Krishna.
ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु.
Thank you so much, Manya. And we have one last participant, Dhruv Mishra. Last minute.
अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः अर्जुन उवाच Evam satata yuktasya bhaktasvam pariyupasate yechapi aksharam avyaktam tesham ke yoga vitamaha. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Vashamano Yamam Nitya Yukta Upasate Shardaya Paryopetas Tena Yukta Tamamataha Yeta Vaksharama Nirdesham Avyaktam Paryupasate Sarvatra Gamachintyam Cha Bhutasthamachilam Yugam Shanyamendriyagamam Sarvatra Sammabuddhaya Tepraptumati Mameva Sarvabhutahi Devataha Kleshodakatavastesam Avyahtasaptachetasam Avyaktahi Gatirtukam Devabhiruvapyate Yetu Sarvani Karmani Maya Sanyasan Matpaga Ananyanyame Yogena Mandayanta Upasate Deshamaham Samuddhata.
It's okay. Complete this.
Deshamaham Samuddhata Mrityu Samsara Sagara Bhavami Nacharaparta Maya Veshata Chetasam.
Thank you. Tatsaditi, do you know how to say that? Om Tatsaditi. Do you want to complete with that? That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dhruv. And with Dhruv, we have concluded today's participants. So can we have a huge round of applause for all the participants who came today? And can we have one more round of applause for the 3 judges who sat through and so with that, thanks a lot for coming, everyone. And there is prasadam going to be served outside at the end of the hallway. So thank you so much for attending. Hare Krishna.
क्या होगा कई बार क्या करना है
I'll take my calculator out once you're sure. I've done my calculator, which is yeah, my calculator. She wants to check that. Check and then we can take her photo. Okay. If I'm alone, I want to take a picture with your Krishna. Oh yes.
of effort in getting a you all decide who's first to second, and you are writing at the back and signing everyone with the organization. You put Lakini Vedam, you put she can represent this. I have to take my calculator once you're yes.
easiest job in the Allah.
Very, very.
This is the toughest job.
And one got dressed like a Krishna. Now, big mind. Yes. Don't worry. Just finish it. Was it Kanni? Kanni Nalla Motto. Anybody who told him just in the paper. That's true. And I gave
No shoes inside the room, please. Please be aware that there should be no shoes because we have babies here.
to everyone. Could I request first seat, you can leave it to a few seats, leave it to the judges so that we can say Mahotsav to them. All the kids, they are coming and sitting in the front.
Hare Krishna, no shoes inside please. There are deities here, so please be aware that there should be no shoes inside. Whoever is wearing shoes, that is why we have kept all the shoes outside. Hare Krishna. All the children can come and sit here. Please come in. And please be aware that you have to open the shoes outside, no shoes inside.
Can you all make a line neatly? Go front. Otherwise they can't fit. The kids cannot fit.
Can all the children come here, come in front, come and sit in the mat? Request all the children to come and sit in the mat. Hare Krishna.
All judges are requested to sit in the front row, please. All judges, those who have finished, please come and take your seats. I request kids, you need to little bit go back, otherwise it will not be covered in the videography. That is what videography does. Please sit in a line.
जजेस लेने हैं ना साथ में, जजेस लेने हैं ना साथ में.
Hare Krishna.
नहीं.
So I request Pranaveshwar Prabhu to please come and give some introduction on behalf of ISKCON. Hare Krishna, Pranaveshwar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Please be seated. There is front row, that is, the seats are all vacant. So please come in.
All
those of you
are coming at this.
judges are coming? Okay. So those of you who are standing, can we bring some chairs? There is Ram Narayan Prabhu. Please bring some more chairs in the back. And please switch on that air con. I think we will have some sort. Arvind, just switch on the air con. Yeah, thank you.
Guys, sit wherever seat is available, please. Because camera is there. You have to sit there, down, all kids here, please. All kids here. Please. These are for the judges and guides. Please. Dhanyavadaha.
Hare Krishna. So is everyone there? I can still see some people walking around. Can all the judges come and sit here? Oh, they are compiling. Okay. Judges have a very easy task to do, isn't it? Yes, no? Very easy task to do. It's so difficult because all the children are so good. It's the most difficult task because each and every children, they have put in so much effort. They practiced at home. The parents have put in so much effort. Imagine for so many days. And so that is why the delivery has been so good. When we see them, when I saw children coming and standing, it was wonderful actually. Spellbound. That's why the judges are having such a tough time to decide who is first, who is second, who is third. So, is everyone here? I can't see the judges yet. Okay, 4, okay, 3, 6. The other three are compiled.
Finalizing the results today.
So we'll wait for them?
Yeah, we can chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Okay, let us chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Now, who knows the Hare Krishna Mahamantra? That's all. It's such a big crowd, no one knows Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
All knows.
That's all. That means you don't know Krishna. Hare Krishna Mahamantra, who knows Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Can we chant loudly? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, now, why do you chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Why is it so special? Yes, what is your name? Name. What is your name? Sanvi. Why do we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra? What is so special about it? Forgot. Why do we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Yes, sir. What is your name? Huh?
It's because it's about Krishna, and Krishna is the creator of everything, even us all.
What is your name?
Ojas.
Ojas, how old are you?
6.
Ojas is 6 years old. I could see many of you there not lifting your hands for what you know about Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So you can understand what you were at when you were 6 years old. Thank you, Ojas. Very good. Anyone else? Why do we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Which age are we in? Kali Yuga. So why do we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Yes.
Because he gives us good blessings.
He gives us good blessings. Krishna, yes. We need blessings, right? And what's your name?
Rishi.
Rishi. Thanks, buddy. Yes, I saw some. Okay. There you go. He's already got it here. The answer is already here.
These 3 words, Hare, Krishna and Rama, are the transcendental seeds of the Mahamantra. The chanting of the Mahamantra is a spiritual call for the Lord and his internal energy, Hara, to give protection to the conditioned soul.
Thank you very much. What is your name?
My name is Varun.
Varun. Can we have a big hand for Varun? So Hare, Krishna, Rama. There are 3 words you said. 3 words. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So it's a 16-syllable mantra in which the main words are 3 words. Hare, Krishna and Rama. And Hare is the, what did he say, Varun? Internal potency of Krishna. That gives power. And why do we chant this mantra now? What is so special about this mantra? Yes.
During Kali Yuga, it helps us stay closer to God, even though it's not as good as the other yugas. It still helps us stay good and virtues are maintained.
So during Kali Yuga?
During Kali Yuga, we still can maintain our virtues and we can stay closer to God by it.
So during Kali Yuga, what's your name? Nisha. Disha. Very good, Disha. So during Kali Yuga, which is a very good age, isn't it? So what are the problems with Kali Yuga? We've got internet, we've got Netflix. Who watches Netflix? And plus we've got what? What is it? IPL, BBL, whatever. BPL, huh? PL, English Premier League. So Kali Yuga, is it a good age? It's a good age, but not that good age for spiritual progress. That is why this Hare Krishna Mahamantra is most powerful in Kali Yuga. Because Kali Yuga, as such, we are focusing on other things which are not very important personally for us. That's why Hare Krishna Mahamantra helps us in this process in Kali Yuga. So without the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, yes? So Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the recommended mantra for Kali Yuga. Kaler dosha nide rajan asti heko mahan guna kirtana deva krishna se mukta sangha param vraje. So this is from Srimad Bhagavatam, in which Sukdev Goswami says Kaler dosha nide rajan. This Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults. Kaler dosha nide rajan. Dosha. It is an ocean of faults. Asti heko mahan guna. Even though it is an ocean of fault, there is one saving grace. Asti heko. And what is that saving grace? Kirtanadeva Krishnasya. That saving grace is to do Kirtan of Krishna, which is Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That will help us Mukta Sangha Parambrajet, cross this ocean of material existence. That is why we chant this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So let us give a big hand to all the kids. All of you have done so well. I was listening to you, and I was thinking, oh God, I could be as young as you. I won't back, but then it's too late for me. So what? The best thing is all of you have started at a very young age. And that is why you've got a very strong foundation. So can we all give a big hand for your parents? So who has brought you here? Who has brought you here? Your parents have brought you here, right? So you owe them a big thank you for them, right? Can you say Hari Bol 3 times and say thank you? Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. And this is to thank all your wonderful parents for bringing you all here. Because without them, you wouldn't be here, right? So that's good. Now, wholeheartedly I thank our volunteers from ISKCON Sydney who have helped us, Sanskrit school, for helping us conduct this program. And I request our executive committee member, His Grace Pranaveshwar Krishna Das, to speak a few words and give a brief as to what we do, how we take this forward, and then the next will be, we'll request Seva Singh ji to come here and he'll be honoring the judges. He'll speak a few words about International Gita Mahotsav, what the experience has been, and then we'll honor all the judges. And after that, can we all go? You wouldn't be, because there is a blockage here. Without prasadam, no one is allowed to go. So we've catered for prasadam for all of us sitting here. So request everyone to have prasadam, and then happily you can bid goodbye. Otherwise also we are having programs here, you can stay back. So I'll hand over to Pranaveshwar Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you so much, His Grace Janardhan Prabhu. And thank you for all the wonderful participants in today's program from so many institutes. You have participated so actively. This is the collective power of us coming together and bringing our children and bringing our collective wisdom and showing the unity. That is very, very important. So deeply thankful on behalf of Hare Krishna Community and Cultural Center, which is part of International Society for Krishna Consciousness, Janardhan Prabhu, myself, Kala Mataji, and all the other executive committee members of Hare Krishna Community Cultural Center, which is also known as ISKCON West Sydney, and also all the stream leads from our yatra who have tirelessly worked to make this program successful, and also all the broader community members and all the institutions who have participated, and all the leaders who are sitting from those institutions. Deeply thankful to all of you. Just a little bit of words about the work that we are doing in this part of Sydney. ISKCON has already got one presence in ISKCON North Sydney. We have a temple more than 50 years old, Sri Sri Radha Gopinath temple, that has been there for many, many years. And we identified that space was not sufficient because it's a very prime location. So there is traffic jams and not many people can especially go during the festival periods. So it was a directive from our governing body commission, GBC, that manages ISKCON at a global level, to actually have another facility, another temple in Sydney, considering how big Sydney is. So therefore we launched this initiative of ISKCON West Sydney, which has come into fruition now. For the past 4 years we have been operating across 6 centers, and I know one of the kids was making an aeroplane out of that particular flyer, which is good, because we can see, if I can just take note of that aeroplane. Hare Krishna, can I have this aeroplane? No, just give me this aeroplane. No, just this aeroplane is fine. Can I have this? Thank you. And can I have that one as well? You've done a really good job, okay? So I'm not going to embarrass you. But this is the aeroplane that, what's your name? Shreyansh has made. And I was wonderfully watching him making the aeroplane, because this is how our Sanatan Dharma has to fly. And this is in the hands of the kids. Right? We can publish all these wonderful flyers. Kids of the future. Isn't it? Yes, you want to say something?
That's why it's called a flyer.
There you go. That's why it's called a flyer. That's intelligence. What's your name? What's your name? Arjun. Arjun is flying the plane of Krishna. There you go. Thank you so much. Partha Sarthi, isn't it? So Partha Sarthi kaun hai? Bhagwan Shri Krishna. So we are operating in these 6 centers now. How many of you have come here for the first time in this center? Wow, amazing. Look at that. Mostly, 60-70% of you are first timers. So we are conducting a lot of programs for our kids. There are Gurukul programs across these 6 centers. Rouse Hill, Blacktown, West Ryde, Hornsby, Pemulwuy, Penrith. If you are living close, please do connect here if you are interested. And also we are conducting youth programs. Every Saturday, there are about 35 youth that are participating here in the last hall. And we have amazing prasadam. The food is out of the world. We are serving chaats, we are serving all the, the multi-cuisine. And that is a big attraction from ISKCON. So we are bringing all of that. We are also constructing a very wonderful facility at 217 Windsor Road, Vineyard. It's a 4-acre land that we purchased. And now the foundation work is near completion. So we have an upcoming temple information night also coming. Hopefully you can get hold of that. Please do participate. In that temple function night, it's free. We give you a full temple update. There is a small fundraising that happens, and then it is coupled with a wonderful prasada, wonderful cultural programs. You get to hear what's happening at 217 Windsor Road, Vineyard. We recently met the Hawkesbury Mayor, Sarah McMahon, by the good connects of His Grace Janardhan Prabhu, and the council members at Hawkesbury are very, very bullish about this project. They want to get it up and running. They want to support us. They are saying, what's delaying you guys? When can this facility come about? Because it's not just a center of, building a temple. Yes, we will have deities, but it's a center of education. Fundamentally, making sure that we as growing adults pass on the baton to our youth. And it's very important for us to inculcate those teachings which very kindly His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, ISKCON Sansthapak Acharya, in 1965 ventured to America. He landed in Boston, and from there on to New York, and then San Francisco. So he was there, and then from there the Hare Krishna movement actually spread. Now we have 10 million devotees all over the world practicing Krishna consciousness and really liaising with broader Hindu community and all the institutions that are doing the same work. We need to have a collective power to bring about the change in the society. So with that, my earnest request is please stay connected. Please get this flyer. Please connect with us on our temple programs, on these community centers. We have all these programs going. Enroll your youth, enroll your kids on Gurukuls. You yourself can participate in so many programs. Every week we are conducting 32 programs, out of which about 10 are face-to-face and more than 20 programs are online. Every day morning we have japa sessions from 5:30 to 5 to 6:30. And during those japa sessions, we read from literatures, Bhagavad Gita, and we discuss and we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So many programs like all of you must be doing in your own lives. We are also doing. So therefore, it's high time that we come together as one community. Isn't it? So thank you so much. I won't take much time. Thank you so much, Janardhan Prabhu, for this opportunity, and we'll hand it over back to you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Parameshwar Prabhu. Thanks for giving us this information. Now, results. Are you waiting for the results? All of you are first. All of you are first. The results will be. So the results will be announced on the 29th. On the final day, when the International Gita Mahotsav festival is happening in Dali Harbor. And plus, you will also be given participation certificates which are post Seva Singh ji will announce. So you can all register. If you haven't registered, you can all register through the link. And yes, all of you are winners, so you don't have to worry. Now, next part of our program is a request from Association of Haryanvis in Australia, Seva Singh ji, to please come and speak a few words about the experience as to how the whole Gita chanting competition went through, and then he will be honoring the judges. So this Association of Haryanvis in Australia has coordinated with International Gita Mahotsav and the Kurukshetra Development Board to bring in this whole festival that is happening, International Gita Mahotsav, and this competition is one part of the overall International Gita Mahotsav festival. So Seva Singh ji is the president of Association of Haryanvis in Australia. So Seva Singh ji is so he has been instrumental in coordinating. Yeah. It's over. So he's been coordinating the festival, and he's been spending sleepless nights. We have got this international Gita Mahotsav on the 29th, and plus on the 30th there is Sadbhavana Yatra. So we are having floats which will start from Baptist Swaminarayan Temple, and it will culminate in Parramatta River foreshore. So request everyone to participate. I'll straight away hand over to Seva Singh ji.
Thank you, Janardhan ji. Hare Krishna, everyone. As Janardhan ji has told a little bit about the association, and I was speaking here at the start. Some of you were not in this room. You were in the other two rooms. I was telling about Gita ji. All of you know about Shri Krishna and Gita, okay? But some of you might not be knowing where Gita originated, okay? So, and that is really a surprise. And when we ask people, okay, where is Kurukshetra? People don't know where Kurukshetra is. Kurukshetra is in Haryana. That was the place where Gita was professed by Lord Krishna to Arjuna. So we belong to that state. Haryana, and Gita Jayanti is celebrated every year in Haryana, in Kurukshetra, for the last 30-40 years. And for the last 6-7 years, people from other countries, they started going to that celebration, Gita Jayanti celebration. It's a huge 15-day celebration where more than 3 to 4 million people attend that celebration. Kurukshetra is a religious place, it's a tirth. 48 miles of Kurukshetra has more than 106 tirths that are from that era, Mahabharata. And Haryana government started Kurukshetra Development Board, who is working for the development of those tirths. If any of you haven't been there, I guess most of you haven't been to Haryana or Kurukshetra, I would request you to go there and visit the place where Shri Krishna, that what vriksha, okay, that Bargat Ped is still there. That Sarovar is there. Okay, where Gita was professed. Okay, so go and visit that place. You will feel a different kind of energy. You will feel a different kind of connection. So Kurukshetra Development Board is working hard to get Kurukshetra on the map of the world as the religious, not a religious tourism I would say, but for people to know where Gita originated, what Gita is all about. And this international Gita, when people started going to Kurukshetra for the Gita Jayanti festival, that time the government of Haryana, who basically, I won't say own, but who heads the Kurukshetra Development Board, they realized this festival should be celebrated overseas as well, because so many people are coming to Kurukshetra. And with this in mind, they celebrated the first International Gita Mahotsav in Mauritius in 2019. When Sushma Swaraj ji, okay, so if you know, she was the foreign minister and she has a big role in getting this festival celebrated in Mauritius. It was done by the government of Mauritius, and after that it was celebrated in London in 2019 itself, and in 2020 it was to be celebrated in Australia from 21st March to 24th March, but it was to be postponed because of COVID. That was unfortunate and fortunate both, if you look at things philosophically. But we could not celebrate. We connected with many organizations at that time, and all the organizations that connected for Gita Mahotsav, we worked tirelessly during COVID to support people who were stuck here. Whether that's tourists, they were parents, they were students, we worked very hard, all those organizations. So, in a way, cancellation of Gita Mahotsav was a boon, for the people who were suffering during the COVID period. And after the COVID is over, now it was celebrated in Canada last year, September in Canada, and this is the 4th International Gita Mahotsav, which is being organized by Kurukshetra Development Board. We as Association of Haryanas in Australia, because we are from Haryana, we have connection with them, and we brought this to Australia. We requested them that this festival should be celebrated in Australia, and then we decided that it's not only Association of Haryanas, Gita is celebrated, it's chanted, it's read, it's basically celebrated by everyone. So many organizations, they have come together, and that's the reason, that's the philosophy of Swami Gyananandji, the founder of Geo Gita. It's in Kurukshetra again, who is working tirelessly to take Gita to everyone. He says Jan Jan Gita, basically to every Jan, everywhere in the world. And with that philosophy in mind, we connected with as many as more than 60 organizations, social, cultural and religious organizations. That includes ISKCON, certainly is part of that, because the work that ISKCON is doing to spread the awareness about Krishna, the consciousness about that has to be an integral part of it. Then VHP is there, HOTA is there, Sydney Sanskrit School, Meenakshi ji. If many of you don't know her, she is doing a wonderful job in spreading this word. So this Mahotsav is a good thing in itself, that we are celebrating Gita. The best part is all of us that we got connected. And look at the kids, as when Janardhan Prabhu asked, how many of you have come here first time? So many raised hand. So this is the connectivity that International Gita Mahotsav has brought. And we were in the other competitions in the morning. That was essay writing competition, and painting competition, and coloring in competition. More than 150 kids were there. This is what we have succeeded. This is the result of International Gita Mahotsav, that all these families, all these kids have come together. And what I want to say, that this Mahotsav will not end here. Swamiji said yesterday, it's a karyakram. Karya ka kram rukna nahi chahiye. So I speak in Hindi. It won't stop. And we will continue celebrating, if not Gita Mahotsav every year. A lot of work has taken place in this many sleepless nights. Not only me, but many others. Ramaratnamji is here. And if people don't know Ramaratnamji and his wife Akila Ramaratnamji, they are doing wonderful job, as good as Meenakshi ji or Janardhan Prabhuji and ISKCON. So we came to know about all this good work, and this International Gita Mahotsav has been basically able to join all this together. So all these 60 organizations, more than 60 temples, so everybody is celebrating Gita in their own unique way. But with this IGM from 28th to 30th, and today being the competition day, I think this is the best part of it. Kids, you are the future, as many of you are answering. Arjun said, that's why it's called flat. We are so intelligent, but coming together is more important. As a Sangathan mein Shakti hai, so coming together is basically more strength, and that's the need of the hour. In the past, few things have been happening, but if we are together, then such things probably will not happen, and community will consider us stronger than before. And this was basically about the Gita Mahotsav, about the program. On 28th, there will be opening ceremony, official opening ceremony, where saints from India, Swami Guru Shanananji, Swami Gyananji and Swami Vigyananji are coming from India. They will be officially opening at the Federal Parliament in Canberra from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. If any of you can join, we are going to Canberra in 2 buses. There is no cost for any fare, and breakfast will be provided. We'll leave Sydney at 5:30 a.m. to reach Canberra by 9:30 so that we can start the program at 10 a.m. And we'll leave Canberra at 12:30 after the program. Lunch will be provided. There is no cost. If any of you wants to join us in the journey to Canberra, so let's know, me or Janardhan Prabhu, or we will be handing out the flyers about International Gita Mahotsav. On 29th, that's the public program where more than 2,500 people will be attending at Darling Harbour Theatre in ICC Darling Harbour. The exhibition will start at 9:30 a.m. The gates will open at 9:30 a.m. It will go on until 2 p.m. and the exhibition is about Gita, Kurukshetra and Kurukshetra Development Board, the work that they have been doing. And it will also have snippets from scholars. Okay, you might not be knowing that Albert Einstein also read Gita. Thore also read Gita, the philosopher, great philosopher. Okay, so what they said about Gita, Abul Kalam Azad, our former president, what he said about. There are many philosophers, scholars, and leaders, world leaders who have read Gita and who abide by the philosophy of Gita. So 9:30 to 2 p.m. is Gita exhibition, and from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. is the seminar on Gita, where you will be able to hear about Gita, significance, relevance of Gita in today's life from scholars, saints, academicians, again Swami Vigyananji, Guru Shanananji, Gyanananji, and few others. There are academicians also who are at senior positions in academia in Australia and other places. So you will get to hear from them. And we will of course be having the most important part on 29th will be the prize distribution. If I wish I can give first prize to everyone, okay, but all of you will get something that day. Literally, betiyo, you are the future of our nation and of our religion both. हमारे राष्ट्र और धर्म. And on 30th, there will be Gita Sadbhavana Yatra. Again, that will be basically that will be a Gita Yagya at Bab's Temple, starting from Bab's Temple at 2:30 p.m. The floats will start from Bab's Temple and they will reach Parramatta River foreshore by 5 p.m. At 5:15 p.m. we will have Gita Maha-Arati, same as the Arati in Banaras, Ganga Arati. Not like such scale, but it will be similar to that. After that, cultural performances for 2 hours, where performances from different organizations, different groups. Okay, ISKCON is having one performance, BAPS is having another performance. There are many. I think City School also has performance. There are some performances. Okay, mesmerizing performances all about Gita and Krishna ji, and then fireworks. Okay, yes, same as the one on New Year's Eve. Okay, so you won't want to miss it. Okay, so bring your parents on 30th to Parramatta River foreshore, and then Prasad will be there, and that will be the closing ceremony of the International Gita Mahotsav for this year. But we'll continue our journey, as we said, Karan Jari Rahega, and such competitions on such scale will continue happening. These competitions, Gita chanting, Gita recitation competitions, they have been taking place in the past also at an organizational level, like ISKCON, Sydney Sanskrit School, Chinmay Mission, PHP. They do conduct such competitions, but not collectively, and we will continue to have such competitions collectively. Thank you, and I look forward to meeting all of you at ICC and Parramatta. And before I go, I wanted to say thanks. Of course, Janardhan Prabhu has said thanks. Without the judges and without the team who has brought this competition to fruition, okay, Janardhan Prabhu, we are grateful to you. Okay, thank you. You did it. Of course, we all are able to do so because of Prabhupada and God's grace. Okay, but we are the ones who bring that to fruition. Okay, so thank you for that. Meenakshi, thank you, and the volunteers who have put in hard work. It was excellent when you see people outside the registration desk or helping out with the books or with the prasad. Thank you to everyone, and thank you to the kids for being so nice. Okay, and judges, the 9 judges who
I'll call the names. So it is not in any particular order. Skanda Jagadish ji.
Stay there. Stay there. Stay there.
Manjit, can you come and assist? No. Janardhan Prabhu is saying I should be giving these mementos, okay, as a token of thanks. But I believe, okay, it should be you, okay, and Meenakshi ji. No. I'm nothing. Please, Meenakshi ji. And Janardhan Prabhu, please give me the names. I will do that. Yes, please.
वाइड ही है दोबारा में उठाई आया है
Tell a bit about this. This is a folk art by people of Haryana. Okay, so our ladies, okay, they do this during Durga Puja, during Diwali, Dishara. So this is handmade. It's a painting, but it's handmade at home and then painted, and then this is a souvenir.
Next up, we have Nikhila ji. We next have Srimati Richa Vyo. Next up, we have Nayan ji. We then have Kala ji. Next up, we have Amita ji. We next have Shri Ramaratnam ji. last but not the least, Sumukha Jagdish. Oh, sorry. And sorry, my apologies. We now have Sohaji as well. Can we have a big round of applause for all our judges?
कौन सा लगा ना वो बोलो अभी लगा
Come in between. Move a bit, ma.
Can you move a little bit? Yeah, that's it. थोड़ा okay, perfect. Look at me. Ready, 1, 2.
Thanks. Let us give a big hand to all the judges. Believe me, it's not an easy task because they are judging the best. Yes, to judge the best is not easy. And in addition to what Seva Singh ji said, there is a special gift. I don't know whether you got a chance to look at it. That book is, what is that book? That book is Srimad Bhagavatam by none other than our founder Acharya, His Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Srimad Bhagavatam is the ripened fruit of all Vedas. So that is adding to what we have got already. We have got the nectar of Bhagavad Gita. Now adding to that, we have got Srimad Bhagavatam. But it is not over yet. Now the last but not the least. Who said that? Somebody said last but not the least, right? So it's last but not the least. And we've been having such wonderful time, so much information conducted to the last minute. Everything was so clearly outlined, so perfectly earmarked. All the timings was put in, all the arrangements were seen so that it goes seemingly without any issues. And we are so grateful for the two young MCs that we've had today. We have two wonderful MCs, and it is also an inspiration for all these young children who are sitting there. In future, you can see what it does to become an MC, right? All of you want to be there as an MC? Yes? Who all wants to be here as an MC? No? You get all the limelight, right? Or a master of ceremony, so she is the master. You get all the limelight, right? No. So we had a wonderful time from both the MCs. So thank you so much. I request Soumya Raman, Venkat Raman and Arvind Janardhan to please come here. Thank you so much, Soumya and Arvind. You had a very, very wonderful experience of this Gita chanting competition. Thanks to you. You've planned it so well together. You've conducted it to the minute. Let us hear from the horse's mouth again. What's been your experience conducting this program?
I'm not ready for impromptu speeches, but it has been wonderful collaborating with Janardhan ji and the team to facilitate the Gita competition here. So we do conduct similar Gita competitions at Sydney Sanskrit School as well. However, this was a very different experience as we wanted to make sure that we involved everyone, and it was a really good opportunity for us to collaborate. So thank you.
Everyone. We'll conclude with Vande Mataram. I request everyone together and fold your hands, please. Very sorry, just be seated. They have a small kirtan, then we'll come.
So we have a small video. So so while we are setting up the prasadam, because see, none of you are allowed to go out without having the prasadam, we'll have a small video. Raju Prabhu has got it ready for us. And this is a video of our new temple, which is very close by here, 217 Windsor Road, Vineyard. We are coming up with a new temple for Radha Govindji, Sitaram Lakshmanji Hanuman. So that is in progress. So we request you to watch this video. This is the video of our Bhumi Puja.